Hola,
Indefinitely means forever. I thought cloning was like anything. Well, apparently it's not, because scientists in the 1970s were already storing cells in these tanks of endangered species, because they knew the technology would become available eventually to keep them from going extinct. So some of the animals they're cloning have been stored here waiting to be brought back for like 50 years. It almost seems like technically like no species ever really has to go extinct. You just kind of clone them a bunch of times.
If they still have some left, because you want to transfer into the same species surrogate.
Oh yeah, so that's step 3. The clone is born. Viagen basically has to transfer these cells to a surrogate mother to birth the clone. A surrogate is just a mother for a baby that isn't theirs. We'll meet some of those clone mothers later. But it also means that there still has to be some of those animals around to be the clone mother. So you can't just bring back species who have already gone extinct.
Jurassic Park. Right. Not happening, I'm guessing. And also the DNA would be too old, right?
So,
This technology's got so many tricks up its sleeve. We'll just leave it at Jurassic Park. Not happening for now.
What's the most amount of times you've seen the same dog?
For that, it wasn't in a family circumstance. It was more for like the police work.
This is Cody, their client service representative.
We do have someone
I'm just
that is,
gonna like right
cloning
now.
for hunting dogs.
Hi.
This wasn't
Oh,
necessarily
sorry.
the intent of
Hi.
cloning, but
I don't know why I started this video off in the
trained his
same
dogs to be
message,
like a shooter
but
response.
They've had a lot of their more industrial clients clone their optimal
going
animals for work
to-
purposes, but most of their customers are just cloning them.
So I'm gonna show
Most of our
you
clients will
my
just do the DNA preservation,
wall of
like,
Melanie
not even
Martinez
necessarily the
today.
intention.
Right now I'm actually
You know, so
working
it
on
makes
something
them
for the
feel so much
wall.
better just knowing that
Strawberry
they have
shortcake,
that
the last
option
lyrics.
and kind of
You'll see
keeping
what I
that
mean in the last
alive.
lyrics.
One day maybe they could if they really wanted to.
Interesting. So, okay, let's review. Step 1 is freezing the cell, which she's calling DNA preservation. They'll store the cells frozen for as long as you'd like, until you're ready for step 2, actually cloning them with the surrogate mother, which leads to step 3, the clone is born. That was an interesting morning. I'm meeting up with a girl here in a minute at this park who paid the money to have her cat cloned. So she's been living with this new cat for at least a year now. And I'm very curious about how her relationship with that cat is different from the one she had with the first.
Hi, nice to meet you. Oh, wow. It even says the cloned kitty right there.
I brought her, but I'm gonna keep her zipped up. My name is Kelly, and I cloned my cat. Chai was my soulmate cat. She was the cat that I cloned. Got found from her.
How long after Chai died did you decide to do it? Or was this during Chai's life?
I decided the night that Chai died. that
Wow.
I was gonna clone her, yeah.
Do cloned animals grow up to be like exactly the same as the original?
My original cat, Chai, was very sick as a kitten, and so that really shaped her personality. And Belle, she's outgoing, curious. I take her places. They're just very different.
Is it still just sort of as satisfying as you were hoping it would be? If they don't really feel like the same cat in personality, does it still have the same effect, sort of emotionally?
I never really wanted to bring her back to life. I just wanted to carry on a piece of her.
Kelly had to wait 4 years in between Chai's death and Belle's birth, where Viagen tried to successfully clone her.
They kind of stopped calling, after a while because I think they knew that I was upset. It was hard. After about 2 years, I kind of turned my emotions off. When they did call me eventually, of course I'm over the moon about it.
I started to think, like, I love my dog, and I was thinking, like, should I do that? I'm gonna fly to Dallas to meet with the CEO of the company, Blake Russell. He should know the answers to all the serious ethical questions. And
When I want to feel my most powerful, it starts with Venus, with 5 ultra-sharp blades and water-activated serums for incredible glide. I feel the difference with every stroke. Feel the power of smooth.
So I just need to.
Save 50%
I'm just coming on
on
here
home
to
decor
talk
right
about
now at Hobby
something
Lobby. Explore
that
the
hasn't been
trending
bothering
news.
me, but like
and where the future of this
it's
technology
just
can go.
I
He
would
runs
like
a
help
horse
with
ranch
it.
where he's got tons of the same horse. There's probably no one in the world that's more passionate about this than him. So if anyone's gonna convince me, it's gonna be Blake.
I really had no idea what I was getting myself into.
Shout out to the hotel lobby for giving out chocolate chip cookies tonight. That is what I needed. I already ate it though.
I was in Dallas all day, but Blake told me to meet him at his cloned horse ranch at night.
Woo! I finished it. Well, not really.
Alright, thank you very much for the ride. I know it was a long drive. Good luck for you. Thank you. Okay.
Title and last part.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah. He told me to just let myself in. So I'm in his house right now. I am in a cloner's house. Should we do a house tour?
Bedroom, closet,
Dishwasher.
shower, Texas-themed lamp, another closet.
Food. What does a cloning scientist keep in the fridge? Human remains? No. I've never met Blake, but I met all his employees yesterday, and they were super nice. But a cloning scientist is a strange job title. I mean, you have to admit, I could be the first cloned human by next Tuesday if he decides he wants me to be. You know what I'm saying? Why does this house look like nobody's ever lived in it? Like, there's nothing.
Title
Other than
last
this organized
part,
pile of snacks right here, which might have a booby trap? No. And I still have to decide if I'm going to clone my own dog. Just got a text from Blake. Pulling in.
Oh man, I'm
Title
so
last
No, it's all
part.
good.
ready to come out here to the barn?
Yeah.
Lyric book.
Getting that from YouTube.
Level show jumper.
Most horses don't get cloned as pets, but as
Lyric book.
Getting that
Lyric
from
book.
YouTube.
Lyric
that bigger
book.
horse standing next to the baby is the surrogate mother we talked about earlier.
Sorry,
the mother and the baby aren't related
I am
at
so
all, which is
bad.
why they don't look the same. The mother's just there to give birth to the clone. That's what a surrogate mother does.
This is just a normal dog,
Just
not a
normal
clone.
dog, yeah. This baby is not a clone, but her mother is a clone and her father is a clone.
Huh.
Petting horse is a Western sport. Well, the #1 producer of those type of horses in history, her name is Roe Blue Ben. Our family owns a clone of Roe Blue Ben. And this baby, her mother is the clone of Roe Blue Ben. She's a miracle of science in that both her genetic father and genetic mother were brilliant and amazing. They're in the Hall of Fame. They were never mated
So, I'm
together
gonna-
when they were both living
I
originally.
want to put
but
this
now
up so bad, but I
clones-
can't.
We can bring that. Sorry, that's my
Give me
wife.
one
She's feeding
second.
the cats.
All good.
This one here is for the San Diego Zoo, called a Przewalski.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He's from a Przewalski horse that died over 50 years ago.
So this horse is part of one of the endangered species Vigen is trying to prevent from extinction.
Alright, so
in this case, the last breed
I'm
of
going to
wild
show you.
horses
I don't know if you can. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So this is my wall, Melanie Martinez wall. So we have right here. We have her dress. Right here we have her dress, her K through 12 dress, and then we have her portals outfit. Next thing on the wall is Crybaby, K through 12, and portals. Crybaby, K through 12, and portals. Sorry, I'm just. Then this is my first ever portals mask that I made. Slay. Anyway, then this is my latest portal mask. This is my strawberry shortcake lyric. All of this is. So, this is the first part, second, the third. This is all third, but I guess we could say third, fourth, fifth, and then sixth, or fourth.
You know,
So yeah.
it's going against nature.
Which fourth is the last part, or sixth is the last part?
Every animal we see today in domestication is the result.
Or seven. I don't know. Anyways, the next thing is just it says Oliver Tree. Nah, Melanie Martinez. Okay, what about Olivia Rodrigo? Nope, Melanie's better. Steve Lacey?
Right? Coming year, I thought there was
I guess he's okay, but still Melanie Martinez.
It's so expensive.
I love you, Melanie. P.S. I love you, Melanie.
Do you think it's something I should do?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
that
it goes like.
$50,000 is a tremendous amount of money, right?
Then right here it says Melanie Martinez merch, and it's pointing down to like this merch shelf, which it has my Melanie t-shirt. Slay. Then my other Melanie t-shirt. Oh yeah.